Official told CBS News this morning that both suspects in the killings have long-standing ties to al-Qaeda. They are long-term jihadists initially connected to Iraq and now to Yemen. One traveled to Yemen in 2011. We're also learning the third suspect who surrendered last night is their brother-in-law. CBS News senior security contributor Mike Morell is with us. He is a former CIA deputy director. Also with us, former senior correspondent to CBS, John Miller. He is now New York City's deputy police commissioner for intelligence and counterterrorism. Thank you both for being here this morning. Let me begin with you, Mike. What do we know about these suspects so far, and what does that tell us?
This link to Yemen is very interesting to me. We had at least two of the suspects say that they were al-Qaeda in Yemen. Now we know that one of them traveled there. I think there's a good possibility that we're looking at a al-Qaeda in Yemen directed attack, which would be the first al-Qaeda in Yemen directed attack against the West since the Christmas Day bombing in 2009.
Al-Qaeda in Yemen is different in any particular way from al-Qaeda elsewhere or ISIS?
So al-Qaeda in Yemen is linked to al-Qaeda in Pakistan. They see Zawahiri as the leader of their group. That's different from ISIS. And in fact, they're in competition with each other for prominence, for fundraising, very different.
This is a very significant development that he had traveled to Yemen in 2011, because the question we have is whether these are two brothers and the brother-in-law are acting as lone wolves, or whether they're receiving direction from Yemen. Has the head of the snake been cut off? Could there be direct direction from Yemen? Does that mean there could be more attacks out there?
Al-Qaeda in Yemen is a very dangerous group. I think it's actually the most dangerous terrorist group out there. They said just a few days ago that they want to conduct attacks against the West. So the head of the snake has not been cut off. The threat continues. One of the things about the trip to Yemen that's important is that the individual probably received training. And we saw that yesterday in the military style, the commando style attack, very sophisticated.